All right, welcome to a new day, everyone. Blow Trader here, and welcome back to all the trading bros. Back for another day, waiting for the market to open, so we can either make generational wealth or blow everything we have made in our entire lives and probably go do a backflip from a bridge. It has been few very interesting days. We had this move, one of the biggest crashes that has ever happened in a single day in the previous time. And throughout the sessions yesterday, as we see, New York moved almost as much as London yesterday. It was a very small movement, but throughout the sessions, since yesterday, we have had this gap, this opening gap, being filled to perfection, actually. And now we are kinda, seems like it. We're trying to go higher. We'll see. We have to wait and see what the market wants to do. I think the perfect setup for today would be a sweep of this low, of the London low, with a candle and a break of structure to the upside, because I am hoping a fill of this imbalance right here. But at the same time, we have also done good enough retracement where we might actually just continue going lower. I'm not gonna decide on any directions right now. Yeah, we have done a 0.6 retracement. So we're not going to decide on any directions right now. We're just gonna watch the market and react based on its behavior. Unfortunately today, we have Powell speaking at 6:30 or at 6:20. That means that I'm not going to hold a trade too long, because last time I held a trade too long with this guy, this was before I got my balls strong enough to start posting online. But I've recorded for like the past 1.5 years, 2 years. So maybe at one point I will show that video. But oh my god, I decided not to have a stop loss when he was speaking. The way I got stopped out, how the price kept moving against me historically, it was funny. Within a minute or two, I risked like $200 initially. I was down $2,000 and I got liquidated out of my prop firm. So now we're not gonna rush anything. We're just gonna take our time. We'll wait. We'll be good boys, and we're gonna see what the market wants to give us. Let's take a break. So our next stop, somewhere, oh wait, actually on the 1 minute, we've got this gap right here. We might want to fill a gap and then go up. Technically the gap starts right there. Yeah, to be completely honest, it might actually just continue going down. So the question is, where are we heading to next? Let's go on 1 minute and see. I think this one is a tricky one. So yeah, we just gotta wait and see. All right, what is going through my head right now is, if this one breaks above here right now, I might be looking for a long from a retracement, but I would like Nasdaq to also kind of do the same. But to be completely honest, it is hard to say what exactly will happen. I mean, we have the gap being filled right here, but still, it's not really getting filled, because the gap is technically, it closed all the way down here last week. Come on, there we go. Yeah, it's not a great market. I am not super sure of the bias we're having right now. So if we break above here, I might be looking for a long setup. Yeah, Nasdaq is also going kind of bullish for now, but this could just be a retracement. I think we're gonna wait and watch. We just gotta give this some more time to cook. All right, so this is actually quite bullish for me. Both Nasdaq and ES are making new highs, and it is too volatile actually for my liking. Yeah, I'm gonna do, let's see, 5 minis maybe. Or let me just do 2 minis. There we go, and I want to have my stop loss right here. It's a bit too volatile for my liking. If it does, I risk 2 micros, I'm so sorry, not minis, because the price is a bit wild today. We just gotta give this some time and see. But for me, a potential take profit would be at this equal high. All right, I'm thinking to use this opportunity to actually enter with more positions, and I will be loading up to 5 micro positions. So I'm gonna wait and see how this is gonna move. Let's just give this a little bit of time. So we just gotta wait and watch and see. Okay, so I'm going to add to my position here. With moving this stop loss up to here and having this new stop loss here. Let's just give this some time. Let's do, there we go. Now we're gonna see how this candle closes. Let's give it some time. We have 1 second and we are good. All right, we're gonna stop loss right here. There we go. And one take profit should be around here, and the next take profit, yeah, we're gonna wait and watch. This is the high of London. Yeah, the equal highs, we're gonna be careful with that. If this one breaks a new high right now, then this is technically an old move and we can just move our stop loss to break even. I usually don't move my stop loss to break even, but on today's price action, we kind of have to. So we gotta be a bit careful today. Let's see what is Nasdaq doing. Nasdaq is also acting a bit sus, but it is what it is. Let's see. Let's just give this some time. All right, we have now broken above this high. Yep. and I'm moving my stop losses to break even. Here we go. And there we go. I prefer not to lose any money today than be too greedy. So I'm just gonna see how this is going to go, because the price might reverse on us at any time. And technically this should be our first take profit where we deload a little bit. Yeah, I'll take 2 positions off right here. Here we go. Because there's a risk of price reversal right there. Actually, why don't I? Yes. Let me just put on 1 TP here, 1 TP here, 1 TP here, and 1 TP kind of in between there. All right. Just give this some time. I'm gonna put my TPs one by one. I'll exit 1 position at each of these price points. All right, so I'm actually editing my take profits based on the 0.5 retracement and a 0.6 retracement off of this move. So I'm just gonna put the first stop take profit at the top of London, and then we'll take it from there. All right, so I'm just gonna put a sell stop right below this candle at 632. So we've got the safety. There we go. And I'm gonna let this kind of do its thing. What we basically need here is around $660 to pass the account, which is actually not that much. And we don't really have any major hourly highs. Let's have a look at it again, because TJR usually does it based on hourlies. Yeah, so equilibrium might be potentially another level for another take profit. Yeah, why don't we do that? It'll be at $656. Let's just make sure the tops and the bottoms are correct. There we go. And there we go. The 0.6, and we've got the 0.5 line right here at 656. So why don't I put a sell limit at 656. Oh, it is already above our level. Why don't I just do, yeah, do it at 6.5. Yeah, okay, then 6.57. There we go. Okay. So now I gotta move this one again, which is absolutely fine. We are tracing this. Let's see, how much money have we made so far? $500. Okay, so I'm just gonna let this basically run until $500. So I'm just gonna put our stop at 638. And it's 2 positions. There we go. And I'm just gonna watch this go to around $500. I believe it will do that. It's just keep going. So one reason I might stop. Yeah, I need $500. Yeah. So one reason I might stop this is basically right before this speech, Powell's speech. Yeah. So this is my plan. Once I hit this spot, I've kind of passed this account, so I'm not gonna rush it. Today has been quite a difficult day to trade, I must say. So I'm basically just waiting for me to get basically stopped out at break even or hit take profit right here. And I'll hold it through Powell's speech as well, because now I have a clear stop loss at break even. Of course, it will not be break even. It will be with a profit, or we will have our take profit. So we'll get back to this and see what happened. And guess what we have here? We actually got tapped out at our take profit, and we have managed to pass the account. So I waited a little bit and I was like, maybe the account didn't pass for some reason. So, but luckily we have gotten the notification from Alpha Futures that we have passed the account, and I have now activated the account, and we have a fresh new activated 50k account to trade with, and we're going to start the week or we're going to start a challenge, not the challenge, but the active phase tomorrow. We'll try to continue with the same level of emotions, not emotional, hopefully. And we're going to risk a lot less. So I'm going to be risking less than $250 per trade. Alright, let's see how this goes, and we'll take it from there. I'll see you guys. By the way, let me check it and see how TJR did. Let's see, there is no videos from TJR here. Give me a second, let me check on TikTok. Alright, let's... God.
7 days, not one trade, not one execution, not one stop loss, not one take profit hit. I wanted to see how easy the insider crypto whale that made $190 million. I'm doing work that others aren't willing to do right now, getting this video up at approximately 9 a.m.
I don't get it.
Clocking in for the morning shift today. But somebody's got to do it. And it's going to be me. I'm doing work. He is the most... 7 days. Not one trade. Not one execution.
Come on, why are you such a goof?